This video is going to be little bit different. As of now, mostly we're talking about different large language models already released in the market, how we can better use them, what are the different use cases where those models fit, and many more about those things. But how these models compare to each other, what are the pros and cons, and how they stack up to their competitors. Is there an easy way to know about that? Certainly not. These models are very complex and doing an one-to-one comparison is not easy. But what is the alternate way? How can you compare them to each other? Is there any platform today that helps us to do that? Good news is that we already have a platform that is trying to do the same thing, basically to bridge this gap. We are going to talk about Chatbot Arena. We are very specifically going to talk about 4 important points. First, what is Chatbot Arena? Second, how can you contribute to the rating system? Third, talk about the leaderboard. Fourth, what are the limitations of this system? Stick to this video till the end. I am very sure it will give you a different perspective when you are working on many different models. Let's directly start with the first point. What is Chatbot Arena? Chatbot Arena is a platform owned and operated by a non-profit organization, LLMs.org. This platform actually takes feedback from users on 2 different blind models and generates score for each of these models based on ELO scoring system. ELO scoring system is very common in chess. Basically, this system tries to relatively score each participant compared to their competitors. It's named after the person who invented the system. Based on the generated score, Chatbot Arena creates a leaderboard with all the models and their ranks. As of today, there are 169 models available with review in Chatbot Arena and with more than 2 million of votes from its users. Go to Google and search for lmsys.org. Now go to this link. Here on the left hand side, click on Chatbot Arena. It will take you to iamarena.ai. Just click on OK. And now you are already into Chatbot Arena. Now I am going to talk about the second important point, that's how we can contribute to the scoring system. Now if you go to the bottom, you can see there is an option for model A and model B. So we don't know which one is model A and which one is model B, and we will be giving our feedback without knowing the model I am comparing. So it's kind of a blind test. So basically any of your preference on any specific model won't get reflected in the scoring. Now let's say I ask a question here. What is the category of Mr. Beast's YouTube channel? And let's see how both of the models respond. Now you look at the output generated from both the models, and let's say I'm comparing here model A versus model B, and for me looks like the model B is providing a better output. So now is the time for you to give your feedback. So you can say A is better, B is better, it's a tie, or both are bad. Now the feedback you provide here, that gets used to score those models, and that's the way you get the score of each model in the leaderboard. Now the third important point we talked about was looking at the leaderboard itself. Now go and click on Chatbot Arena LLM leaderboard. Now in this leaderboard you can actually see the rank of different large language models based on the Arena score, how many votes contributed to the score, which organization is owning this particular model, and the license is proprietary versus open source. Now if you go a little bit up, here you can see the total models 169, total number of votes it's 2.2 million, and it was last updated on 21st of November 2024. Now as you see in the leaderboard, as per current rank, rank 1 is shared between 2 models, that's Gemini EXP 1121 and ChatGPT 4o latest. The Arena score for both these models are like 1365 versus 1361. Now if you go little up, you have a new overview tab here. If you go there, you can see each model how they performed in different test scenarios. Like the overall rank for Gemini EXP 1121 and ChatGPT 4o latest version is 1. But if you look at for coding, they again ranked same. For math, Gemini is rank 1 and ChatGPT 4. Then creative writing, they are 1 each. Instruction following, longer query and multi-turn. Now let's talk about the last point. That's basically what are the limitations we can see very clearly today. Number 1 is the user bias. The demography of the users might not be covering the complete global variance. That means we have a skewed result. And the second and last point on the limitations, what I feel is basically absolute versus relative scoring. Relative scoring doesn't reflect the true score of each model at any point of time. So I think we still need to have an absolute score for each of the models based on certain references. That's missing today. If you find content of this video to be useful for you, please press the like button and subscribe to my channel.